Completely different setup today. I want to do this for a while, and I think now it's the best time to do, because I'm going through a season that it's like there's no too much content to create. Also, I want to create something and I need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I need therapy, I think. Let's put the best way. I need therapy. And what is the best therapy than wash a car, right? I know a lot of people do this wash and talk kind of thing, right? I think that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna do it my own way, the way I think it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be completely different than what I normally do. We'll see. But the goal here is, I took a car for a drive Saturday. Today is Thursday. I'm super busy at work, but one thing I realized with a wrap car is like, you cannot, even though the car is coated, and because the wrap is white, I gotta stay on top of it so that doesn't fade and doesn't do anything. Of course, it's fresh. Has been not even a month, I think a month that I have the car, but I'm taking care of it. So today, now it's like 7 in the morning. That's the time I have to do things. I set up everything. My pressure washer setup is not done yet. I'm gonna show you here. Yeah, you can see I did all the setup here. And my pressure, I have the pressure washer. This is a trial, right? I want to try before I do put everything on the wall. So I have my 2 buckets which I'm gonna use. I have the active 2.0, my MTM hose, 100 feet hose, my MTM gun. What else? Oh, I'm trying 2 different foam cannons. One, it's add-ons. I got it from Amazon, super cheap, on Amazon Prime Day, and I got the MTM one, which I think mine is broke though. I'll show you later why. Right? Yeah, that's the setup. I have other pieces here, which I have the cox reel and the shelf that's going there, but I still need the filters for the wall and the piping. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup I have. I'm not saying it's the best setup. It's what so far has been work for me. I try at different times. Today is the first time I'm trying a different foam cannon, and yeah, I have all my microfiber towel here. So I'm gonna talk in life, I'm gonna talk about stuff in general that I'm thinking about doing the car, or well, we'll talk. So if you want to watch this, what I want to suggest, this is probably gonna be a long video. There's an option here on YouTube, you can speed it up, like you can put like 2 times faster and then just listen to it, right? But if you love me enough to watch, I appreciate it, always. So I'm gonna put the car out because I wanna wash it outside. Since it's early in the morning, this should not be a problem. And let's start washing. Yeah, a lot of people ask why I decide to wash in the garage. If it's sunny outside, I'll wash in the garage, you know what I'm saying? But if it's not like today, it's gonna be sunny today though, but it's too early in the morning that we can kind of take the risk, you know what I'm saying? Ready for a good start. The thing is though, my car smells so bad that's like I think I need to put cats back on. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. I like this sound. I like how nasty sounds. But at the same time though, every time I drive, I smell gas all over. And my wife is not happy about it, which I get it. Like, you see, I just started the car. You see, I just started the car, and dude, I'll tell you, it's like it smells so rich, which again, I like it. I'll put 2 cameras here so you guys can see, but I don't know, it's getting at the point it's getting too much, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what I'm gonna do about this, to be honest. I don't want to mess up with the car now. And when I say now, it's I just got the car back. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna mess up with that now, but we'll see. Yeah, this quick disconnect to make everything so much easier though, right? So yeah, this quick disconnect to make everything so much easier, and you guys are gonna notice the noise. So I'm just gonna rinse for now. And look at that code though, look at that. Oh man. It's my first time driving. It's my first driving. It's my first time washing this. So it should not be, you know what? I'm gonna wash the wheels first. I forgot about that. The wheels should be super straightforward though, because hey, it is coated, right? If it's coated, you don't need to cure yourself. That's the concept. So the entire car is coated. Less, whatever is less. So I'm gonna wash the wheels. I'm telling you, dude. I think this foam cannon, it's broke. I think. Let's see. See? It's like water. I'm quite sure this foam cannon is not. See? And then for me to bring soap, I need to do this. Which, to be honest though, this should be enough for this wheel because it's coated. But I will still wash. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Lately, my job has been a mess, to be honest. And I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I should find another job. You guys think that I make a lot of money from YouTube? But if I did, I'm telling you, if I did, I would 100% do this full time. But I don't. That's the reality. I don't. I don't, and this is. It is what it is. I'm very grateful though for my job. Consider that, you know, I had to start over from moving from Brazil to here. And you guys probably don't know that I kind of quit my job. I had a really good job in Brazil, and I quit it to come in here. Well, my fiance, my wife now, but my fiance back then, she was living here. And the fact that she was living here, we even thought about going back to Brazil, because she's from Brazil too. Well, we thought about going back to Brazil, but you know, life there is so hard. And my wife came here when she was like 12, 11 years old. So she's basically an American. And I'm glad I didn't do that though. I'm serious. I'm so glad that I didn't took her back to Brazil, because that would be a nightmare. We would be divorced by now, for sure. That's how bad Brazil is. And I don't mean to, you know, bitch about Brazil, but it's just the reality, you know what I'm saying? It is just the reality. So, but anyway, yeah, I don't know what I should do. I think with this camera though, like, you gotta keep moving. You cannot record like long videos. I'm not used to record long videos anyway, but you can't. You just can't, because this camera stops like when I moved from yeah, when I moved from when I tried to import or export the file, the fact the file is too long, the video is too long, the camera doesn't like it, so the file gets corrupted. Takes me a while to figure out. Anyway, I'm going to you see, this is not how that's supposed to be. That's more or less how it's supposed to be. But it's still not great. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as work goes. I like what I do though, but it's just like the season that we are going into. It's like a lot of change. Nothing seems to be right. Never. I have been with this company for 3 years, and I don't know. You know, people have a really hard time to change or for change. Like when you propose a change, and that's my job. I'm there to make change. So, but people don't like change. So that's my challenge. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't know though. My dream was always, you know, work for myself. I think that's why I started this YouTube thing though. My dream is like work for myself with cars. That was always the dream. I'll tell you what, I'm far away from that. Because for me to have a business now, and it just takes like too much risk. I don't know if I want to put my family on that position. What I spoke with my wife about it, it's like, if something happens, and for some reason, God knows what the reason is, I get fired, or the company shut down, you know, bankrupt, whatever it is, which we are far away from this, to be honest. I'm not gonna work for anybody else. That's just what my wife and I agree to. But then I have to figure out something to do, which something to do means I want to do something with cars. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna say, dude, when you work on cars, it's not the same thing that you have your car is your pleasure. Like now it's my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here watching the car, talk to you guys, and so on and so forth. That takes my stress out. Right? That takes my stress out. A lot of people, they work on cars full time. They keep telling me that, you know, once you start working full time on cars, that's it. Your pleasure goes away. And I don't know. But dude, you have no idea how miserable it is when you kind of want to do one thing and you're doing the other thing. Yeah. Probably a bunch of you guys can relate it. Yeah, there's always this discussion like, okay, you go and you do your best, and you do your best, what do we have, or you go for bigger things and better things. Oh, the reality of my life though. Oh, I'm telling you, this foam cannon, it's not right. Yeah, so the reality of my life is it's too much risk though. Too much risk. And so what I try to do, which a lot of you guys ask, like what I do for a living to afford all these things and blah blah blah. I know. That's the question I ask myself when I see somebody with stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I have stuff. But what I'm saying is, you know, I'm happy. I cannot. I mean, happiness. It's like, I don't know. It's like relative. You know what I'm saying? Because what is happiness? I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy. I have a beautiful wife. First, I have God in my life, which that's the baseline. But then I have a beautiful wife. And you see what happens when you are using your stuff for the first time? You always gonna try this before and away from the car, like this. See? Because otherwise you can scratch the paint or whatever. But anyway, I have God in my life. I have my wife. I have my son. And I have a place to live. So I think that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? You don't need anything else. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what is happening? What happened? Dude, sorry for my English. What means to be happy? For people means it's different stuff though. So for me, happiness, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna go against it. But I'm happy. I have a car that I love it. It's unique. You know, I have a job that can provide for my family. As I said, my family, even though my family is in Brazil, the family I have here, my wife, my in-laws, I love everybody. So yeah, it's relative. Let's put that way. And I'm saying it's relative. So I'm happy. I can't complain, but at the same time, you gotta watch for your future and something like that. Like, so going back to what I was saying, like, people ask me what I do for a living because it's things I have, right? Which I get it, build a Corvette, have like a truck like I have, everything's paid for. As you guys know, I'm a huge preacher of the debt-free life. And that's how I try to live. And that's the other challenge. Like, if you talk with entrepreneurs, they're gonna say, yeah, that's not the way you build a business, you know what I'm saying? So I have that challenge as well. But right now, for me, living the life of a debt-free, it's working. And it's working pretty well. That's why I can afford all those things, right? The only debt I have in my life right now, it's my mortgage. That's it. Corvette's paid for. All these mods are paid for. My truck's paid for. My wife's car is paid for. I don't have any credit card debt. I don't have anything. And you're gonna say, how do you do that? Well, you gotta think about this, right? My family didn't have a finance background, so my dad never taught me about money. The only thing my dad told me was, okay, go to college, learn something, and work for an international company. That's exactly what I did. Exactly, that's exactly what I did. I got my college in business. I got my MBA in international finance, and I work for an international company. That's exactly what I did. But my dad never was good with money. I had a good life though. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I had a really good life. In terms of my dad always gave me what I need, when I turned 18, because in Brazil, you only can drive when you are 18, not 16. So when I turned 18, my dad helped me. My dad helped me buy my first car. He helped me. He didn't give me the car. So he helped me with the down payment. So that was the mentality there, you know what I'm saying? Like get a loan, and that's the only way you can make through life. So that's how I learned. That's how I grew up, seeing money. My dad normally struggled for some stuff, but he always did something, which now I know why. How did that work? He was getting himself in debt. So when I started working, I was like, I don't want to adapt my life. I want to be different. I want to change. And so I start, because I had a business degree, which helped, but not that much. I don't. My opinion about college is very, very strong now. If you know what I'm saying. But yeah, my opinion about college is super strong now. But my college degree actually helped me seeing things different, especially like learn how to be organized and deliver and stuff. But so because I saw my dad's situation, I didn't want to do the same. And then I started studying about finance, personal finance to be specific. So I read a lot of books. I still read them nowadays. A lot of books about finance, personal finance, because my mind is very simple, right? I know we always look up to somebody. Like we look at those guys making a lot of money, and it's like, I wish I was like that, which I'm there too. But then something clicked on my mind. There was like, what about those guys? Because the big guys, you always see the big guys, right? You always see those guys who have big companies and so on and so forth. Yeah, I'm telling you, this thing is not right. This thing is not right. Anyway, so I started those are the big guys, and that's fine. But what about those regular people? Because you have regular people with a lot of money that you don't see on news, you don't see on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I start studying about those guys and what they do. So one of the big guys, you probably heard about it, and he's big, Dave Ramsey, right? And that's exactly what he preached. And I'm really about hear everything, listen to everything, everything, listen to everything. Don't put like limits, and take what works for you. Some people don't even listen to Dave Ramsey because, you know, he's against that, and he's against that, and that's impossible nowadays. You gotta have that, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, let me listen what this guy has to say. And once my wife got pregnant, that got even worse because she wants to stop working. And I was like, damn, I'm screwed. All my dreams. Because let's be honest though, if you and your wife works, you guys both work, right? Everything is easier. It's 2 incomes, you know what I'm saying? Everything is easier. Anyway, so my wife was pushing me, like I want to stay with our son for a little bit. I was like, all right. So I started, then I you know, I went way deep. And that's one thing about me though. When I go in something, I go like 150%. This is everything. I think you can tell by the car, by the garage, right? That's me. I do that with everything. My wife's like, you too crazy. But that's what I do, you know what I'm saying? So I started studying personal finance like crazy, dude, like crazy. I read books, you know, articles, podcasts, everything. But not about, you know, having your own company. It's like, how can I save money the way I have now? And I just realized, and that's my take, right? My summary. I just realized that a lot of people with a lot of money, regular people like me and you, not like YouTubers, you know, entrepreneurs, just regular people like me and you, they live a debt-free life. And you can't argue with me and I'm be fine. That's my life. All my friends, like, they try to convince me them wrong. Everybody tried to convince them wrong. Like, dude, you need to, you know, this kind of lifestyle doesn't work. Like, that is good. You know, if you have more money in the bank and your low interest rate, it's lower, it's good. You should do that. So I know you guys are gonna come to me like this because I'm telling you, all my friends, they do the same thing. So you're not the only one. But one thing my friends don't realize is, first, I'm looking at the data, right? I'm looking at the data, and the data doesn't lie. You can be against Dave Ramsey, which you probably are, and it's fine, but you cannot go against data. You know what I'm saying? Data is the data, it's there. There's nothing you can do about it. So a lot of people with a lot of money, they just don't have that. Simple like that. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? And a bunch of things I found out during, you know, researching about this. Like, they don't have debt, they don't buy new cars, you know, so it's like, and for me it's very simple though. And if you know me personally, you're gonna notice that I normally listen a lot. And even though if I know something, and normally I know, because I know myself, I know what I'm capable of, I stay quiet. That's how I operate, you know what I'm saying? That's how my brain operates. I normally let people, that as I say, like, don't let people know that you're stupid by saying something, or you know, they think you are stupid by not saying it. So I rather people think that I'm stupid, you know what I'm saying? But all my friends, they tell me this thing, like, dude, you gotta use the, you know, that your favor and so on and so forth. And I get the concept, but dude, if you look at the data, right? You look at the data and you see there are a lot of people that made there, right? They didn't do that. Why should I do it? In my mind, it's common sense. Like I have an income now. I have a good income. I cannot complain. I mean, I'm always chasing for more. That's the nature of the human being, I think. I'm always chasing for more. But compared to the average, I think I'm pretty, not up there, but I'm pretty in good shape. Let's put it that way, right? So I don't know. So I start to like, okay, if those people do that, hold on, let me put water on the bucket. I'm using the 2 mat bucket. I should not do that. All right, so yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start trying to understand what they're doing, and I'll do the same. Simple like that. So I started doing the same. As I said, my wife wants to stay home, and I was like, okay, if you want to stay home, here's the plan. We're gonna pay it off all our cars. I think I have over $1,300 in car payments when we start doing this a month. No insurance not included. I was like, okay, let's do the that snowball kind of thing. So I started paying off all my cars. The Corvette was the first, then my truck, and she had a lease back then. I don't know if you guys remember. She had a Nissan Rogue, which was a lease. I'll never do a lease again in my entire life unless I have a business to run, because maybe the business you can get write-offs, but for a regular life, no. It's the most expensive way to have a car, right? And I'm telling you, I know that. I know. Even if you don't like it, I know that, right? So we turned in her car because she was going to stay home, and we just had my truck and the Corvette. That's it. So, all right, I'm trying this Adams foam cannon. Let's see if it works better. If I have. All right, let's see if this works better. Right? Yeah. Yeah, my MCM is 100% broke, so I gotta figure out what to do about that. Look at that foam though. Look at that. Look at that. Definitely my other foam cannon, and I knew that was broke. Man, I'm telling you, this thing, I have to fix mine though. I don't know if there's a warranty on it. We'll see, but Gotta take a picture for the Instagram though. Even for the... There you go. Yeah, that's the life of, you know, having a YouTube channel. You gotta think about like thumbnail and everything. But yeah, so I'm just amazed by the, you know, the fact that the other foam cannon wasn't work. Yeah, I was amazed by the fact the other foam cannon wasn't work. But anyway, so that's how I started my journey though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly how I started my journey on this finance thing. And now, I'm chasing. This is nice. I'm pretty happy. So now this is now I'm chasing to pay off my house. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm trying to do now. Because I was like, dude, if I'm 50 and my house is paid for, dude, can you imagine that? Then I can buy a freaking Supra, which I really want a freaking Supra. But you know what I'm saying? That's why people like, dude, why you don't get like a C7 and so on. Dude, can I get a C7? Yeah, I can go there and get a C7. Can get a loan, put a good down payment on it, but I don't want it. I just don't want it, dude. It's like financially stupid. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are gonna say, oh, but you live only once. Dude, I'm on this road over here. Just, my eternal life is gonna be way better than this, for sure. So, if I can leave a legacy for my son and for other people around him, that's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So, if I can take care of him, and I'm doing pretty good for myself, consider where I came from. I'm not even close to be done, but I'm doing pretty good. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the concept. That's how I can afford all those things. I always wanted to build a wide body car, and if I wasn't doing this thing financially, it would be impossible. I'm just telling you, this build wasn't cheap. And since not a lot of you guys are gonna watch this entire, I'll share how much you pay for it. So now you understand how I can afford. Now I think we can talk about numbers, right? So I don't know if you guys remember, because it has been a while, I paid for this car in 2019. I paid 17 grand. You please go and find me a Corvette for 17 grand. OG. With 60,000 miles nowadays, and I'll buy it. Because there's nothing there for this price. Nothing. So I paid 17 for the car. Let's talk about mods, right? I'm not gonna even bother talking about like the time. So about the car, I did a couple things. Put new seats on. I think the seats I pay. How much was those seats? I think I paid $1,100 with the brackets. right? I'm not gonna run about everything, but anyway, the things they stand out, right? And then I want to do a cam. I think the cam itself, just in parts only, right? Because I did everything by myself, if you guys remember. So the parts only, dude, I'm telling you, this coating car thing, it's a breeze. You know what I'm saying? Working like this is pleasure, like pure pleasure. So yeah, I think the cam, just in parts only, I spent $300. Let's give and take. I think it was less. $3,000. Give or take, $3,000. But that includes the tune though, because you gotta tune the car. So that's how much you spend on the cam. And then once the cam was done, I was like, dude, I always want to do this wide body conversion. So I reached out to Donald from SS Vets. I was like, hey, I want your wide body car. Well, how much that cost? Dude, this thing was, the first price he gave me was like $6,000. Just for the quarters, the quarters and the fenders. That doesn't even include the bumper. So I had to buy the bumper. Anyway, so the entire kit was $7,000, right? $7,000 for the kit. Then I have to buy the bumper, which was another $900. And then what else I bought? So you gotta, oh, the kit includes the quarters, the fenders. I don't have the one though, so I'm using the shotgun here. So yeah, the kit includes quarters, fenders, side skirts, that's it. And all the liners and everything. You don't need to buy anything. Everything comes with the kit. So that's like $7,000. Give or take, depends on your upgrades. Mine was actually $75,000 because I want everything carbon. Right? The price might change now though because I bought it like a year ago. Right? So, because I bought a year ago, I don't know the price now, but let's call $8,000 for the kit, another $900. Let's call $1,000 for the front bumper. Let me finish it, rinse it out, this, and then we're gonna talk because I wanted you to hear this, and I don't know how bad is the audio. One thing I can tell you though, washing with this pressure washer setup, it's nice. Now I understand Matt from Obsessive Garage because he's a huge preacher of having a nice setup and have the good stuff. I know this is not the setup that he would recommend, although he really likes the Active 2.0, but he would have a different gun. He would have a different hose, right? I mean, the foam cannon is what it is, but the foam cannon is for some reason, the one that he likes for me is not working, and I need to figure out why. But that's a different story. I'll figure that out. I'm telling you, waking up in the morning with no sun, my drive is super quiet. Man, this is heaven. Like, I really need this. You know what I'm saying? I really need this thing to kind of put my stress away. The other thing I need to buy is the blower. I don't have the blower though. I wanna just clean a little bit of the driveway, because when I put it back in the garage, that's gonna brought inside. Yeah, so basically the kit was like $8.9 for the see the pressure of this thing. Look, I can put my hands on, it doesn't hurt. So a lot of guys, and I was there before, you go and get that Ryobi or whatever gas pressure washer and you wash your car with it. Car, you need flow. You don't need pressure. I mean, you need pressure, but not 300 psi, 3000 psi. I think this thing here makes like 1000 psi, which is way more than enough. But that makes like a beautiful 1.8 gallons per minute, which is what you need to wash cars. So if you don't know the specs on your pressure washer and you are huge in washing cars, start doing your research, because then you're gonna figure out, oh dang, I use like a gas pressure washer. This sucks. I know, because I was there before. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I get my blower, and then, well, my blower is not very functional, but that should do the job. This is funny, because this was my first blower that I ever got. Actually, my father-in-law gave me as a gift, and here we are. That's the problem with this blower. It doesn't do a good job, but I'll get one eventually. Eventually I'll get one. Now I'm gonna use my dry aid, which this thing, I'll tell you, I know Matt from Obsessed Garage say a bunch of stuff about this, but this thing here, it's nice. Like, you don't even need that much. That's the final touch. Anyway, going back, I know it's not super dry, but it is what it is. I just can't. I have to work. Today's a work day week. I gotta work. The car's it's coated, so. Anyway, so yeah, that was like $9 between the wide body and the bumper. And then you gotta add other things though that I did before, and I keep telling everybody this. Like, this wide body car has been a while that I'm working on it, right? So, for example, my hood. I got this hood from, believe it or not, from Facebook Marketplace. The guy bought it, he didn't like it, and he gave it to me. Literally gave it to me because I paid $500 for it. I drove like an hour and a half to get it, but it was worth it. So that, the headlights, which a lot of people like the C8 one. I just like the C7 better. Both are nice, but my preference is for the C7. So if you include those, so 9,500 for the hood, another $1,000, so 1050. And then you gotta buy wheels, which my wheels I bought from my friend Noel, which I met him at the track. So I pay, I think, 1,800 bucks for those wheels with tires on, which I have to replace the tires soon. Not because they are bad, but just they are getting old. So 10, right? You're at 10. Well, you do the math, right? If I'm doing something wrong because I'm thinking about my work. No, to be honest. Yeah, so you are at 10 plus the wheels. We are talking about 11, 12, let's call 12, right? And then you got to wrap the car or paint it. So, another $1,000 for the diffuser, the rear diffuser, which is carbon, right? That was another $1,000. So we are in what? 10, 11, 12, 13 without the wrap, right? So with the wrap, and I know a lot of you guys want to see the drama. A bunch of you guys ask me like why you didn't take the Limited. Love those guys. They were good friends, not anymore, but they were good friends. But I didn't want to mix friendship with business. But I think not everybody understands that, which is fine. I understand that too. But I just don't want to hurt our friendship over a wrap car. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work out, but anyway. So just a little story short there. If you need anything, definitely go to Limited. They're good people. They will take care of you for sure. Yeah, so I told the wrap itself was, well, a wrap car is like $4,000 to wrap, right? So if you add the door jambs, it's another, I don't know, 700 for the door jambs. So I wanted the door jambs done because I don't want my car be like wood colors, even though the hood is still red. So that was, and then I had a bunch of work done as far as body work goes and everything else. So all in all, I was sorry, there's something here is running crazy. So overall, I think I was there's something on my carbon parts that I don't know what it is. It's driving crazy. I have to polish this. Alright, so yeah, I had to do some body work, and that cost me a lot of money too. So I think all in all, on the wrap shop itself, was another $7,000. So you figure $7,000 for, we were what, 13 plus 7, 19. Yeah, that's about right. But remember, that was not everything at once. You know what I'm saying? That was a long of 3 years, but it's still $19,000. So I'm just saying here because I know a lot of you guys not gonna watch into here, and I want to reward you. I'm not gonna make a video about this. And again, I'm not sure if you go to those guys, you're gonna get the same deal or better deal that I did. So that's on you if you want to try to do this, right? I'm telling you what I pay. I didn't have any sponsorship of any kind, not from the wrap, not for the body work, like the not the body work, the wide body. I didn't have anything, and I'm telling you, though, I can get it. I can get a sponsor, but at the end of the day, I don't want it, because then I have obligations with the sponsorship thing, right? Like I gotta get you know, say what they wanted. I need to go to events that they wanted. The relationship gets really, really thin, because if I complain about something, I got something for free. It's like they are your boss. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't. I don't know if you guys can see the back of the car. I just don't want that. I really don't. So that's why I decided not to have sponsorship. And I couldn't. You know, we just hit 10,000 subscribers. I have another thing, I don't know, 15, 16 on Instagram, which doesn't mean anything to me, to be honest. A lot of people got caught up in the numbers. I don't care. If I have like 300 people watching my thing, and if I have 40, I'll give it the same attention, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's how much I paid for this thing. Then you have to raise your insurance, because the insurance is not gonna cover a regular Corvette, right? A base Corvette. So you have to pay more for insurance, which I did too. And I gotta polish this thing, which I did too. So I pay $500 for the insurance on this car, which is through the Corvette Museum, right? And they secured like modified cars and so on. By the way, I gotta send them pictures of this thing. Yeah, so, but I'm super happy with it. I think I built one of a kind car, which was always my goal, having a unique car. And now a lot of you guys were like, doing this thing white. Why are you doing this thing white? But I'm glad that a lot of you guys like too. So yeah, that's what this thing is all about, is doing unique things. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm just saying that you're gonna pay what I pay. You might pay less, you might pay more, who knows, right? But that's how much your boy here paid. And I'm super happy with it. I'm still getting used to the wrap though, because it's a wrap car. And the fact it's wrapped is never gonna be perfect like paint, in terms of you see some spots that, you know, could be better, and so on and so forth. But I'm getting used to it too. Now I'm in the process of saving money for paint, which I want to do like crazy paint job. Like I want to spend really real money. But I will enjoy this for like, I don't know how long this thing is gonna last. Maybe 5 years. 5 years, I'll take it. That's gonna give me enough room to save good money, and I'm quite sure other projects are gonna pop up during this process. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I can get like 3-4 years out of this, I think I'll be happy. I need more driving. I just don't have time for it. You see how rushy it is for me to record videos and stuff? You guys think it's easy, right? A lot of people are like, oh, you got a YouTube money. Yeah, I got a YouTube money. Go deal with the problems that I deal on a daily basis, and you see my YouTube money. YouTube provides something, but far away to be what's pays for this. If YouTube paid 10% of this, it's that much. Oh, I have to remind you guys that I sold a bunch of stuff. I think I offset like 6 grand, that amount, by selling stuff. I sold the bumper, I sold the quarters, the fenders, the seats. You know what I'm saying? I sold a bunch of stuff. So that also helps a lot on the grand scheme of things. You know what I'm saying? So even though I said 14, it wasn't 14. You know what I'm saying? It was less. 14. Right? So, yeah. I mean, a lot of people think that, you know, I'm loaded because I do YouTube. Give me a break. Give me a break. I'm saying, oh man. Dude, you have no idea how much crap I get from YouTube and from Instagram. You know, people think like it's easy, but I'm telling you, especially Corvette people though. I'm Corvette guy, but we are weird, dude. Like they think they know everything about cars. It's always, you know, my car is cleaner, my car is nicer. You know, I rub my car a lot and I don't drive it. That's the reality about. Sorry, I'm a Corvette guy, but that's just the reality. Yeah. So we think like we are the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Like by, you know, my car is nicer. That's why I stopped going to Corvette shows though. Because everybody has an opinion and they are always right. You know what I'm saying? And the Corvette guys are. I'm telling you, I'm one of those guys, Corvette guys, but I try not to be weird. So we are weird, like, god damn it, we are so weird. We cannot have like a straight conversation. It's like, sorry, I'm just shedding what I think. And it's that's why I want to take my car to shows, but at the same time, it's like, give me a break. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, dude, you have no idea how much crap I'm getting. It's like, oh, your cam car, you know your cars shake, you know what happens with vibration. Really? Really? You're gonna make that comment to me? So that kind of thing is like, dude, shut up. I don't say it, you know, don't be weird, dude. Don't, oh my god. I'm not gonna even start it. But yeah, people do that kind of thing, and I try to be nice with everybody. But again, since not everybody's gonna watch this, I think I feel free. I'm free to say what I want. And this is my channel too. I know, dude. I know I'm looking very different when I look at like in regular video, but I really need to speak up. What the heck is this? I thought somebody was calling me. I was like, my boss is calling me this time? He's not even on yet because he started late. But anyway, yeah, I know I'm very different than what I normally are, what I normally look like on a regular video. But I just, you know, I need to talk, and I know a few of you guys are gonna watch this entire thing. I know a few of you, so I don't mind sharing. So yeah, Corvette guys, you know, in car in general though, everybody looks like they know better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I played the dumbest one. But I'm telling you, for example, this pressure washer, I'm not gonna even talk about the car, because if you haven't gone through a build like this, don't even come to me saying that things that, you know, oh, you should have done this. Dude, you drive a stock car, don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? That's my approach. I listen to those people, but just don't talk to me like this, because you drive a stock car. You want to talk with a guy who spent 20 grand on his car, and I did most of it by myself. Please, man up and look around and see the things with your eyes open. You should be asking me questions, not giving me opinion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I get a lot of crap, which is okay. I understand. And then I kind of, that's why I played the dumbest, you know what I'm saying? I play dumb. was like, okay, I'll play them. But like the pressure washer thing, everybody knows about pressure washer now. Everybody. I was like, I did my research though. What do you think? I'm stupid? And I'm gonna do whatever works for me, even if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm quite sure people are gonna give me crap for the way I'm using this if they watch the entire thing. The fact that I lost like the you know, the thing got away from my gun, and I get it, but come on, give me a break. Why this thing's beeping? Well, sure enough, I was going through the footage and my microphone fell. Not fell, but the battery died. So this microphone thing, it's new for me. I think I used twice. I don't even remember when it was the last time I used it. But anyway, so that day, which was yesterday, I had to run out because I had a doctor appointment, getting new glasses and contacts and so on and so forth. I had to rush. So as you can see here, I don't know how much you can see here on the floor. Yeah, I also swapped the lens to not too wide lens. This is a 55 millimeter. The other one I believe is 90. Let me know which one works better. But as you can see here, this is why I don't wanna. A lot of people ask me. A lot of people ask me why I want to do the pressure washer setup, and this is the main reason, because I don't want to deal, and this is like pain to do this every single time you're gonna wash it. It's like, and my garden hose is not even worth, you know what I'm saying? There we go. So basically, this is just the test, as I said yesterday. But I should be able to put everything on the wall, because everything works besides my foam cannon though. My foam cannon doesn't work. The MTM one, the Adams one, it's okay, but I think I can get more foam out of it with the MTM. I don't know, I watched a bunch of reviews and this is supposed to give me so much foam, and mine doesn't. You see, I don't know if you guys know, I noticed I have to like crank to the minus position and then back to the plus position all the way to get some foam, which is not even everything. I don't know. If you guys know how can I fix this, leave a comment below, or send me a message on Instagram, because at this point I don't know what to do. I'll try to fix myself. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn the camera on. Yeah, I'll try to fix myself. But I don't know. It's just bad luck, you know what I'm saying? And I bought mine from Amazon, so I don't even know if I can go back and to MTM and say, hey, the pressure washer I bought, the foam cannon I bought from you guys, it's broke. I'll try. It's worth a try, right? Yeah, and the hose, I gotta put this hose on the hose real well. So a few things I gotta buy before I put on the wall. As you guys can see here, I have like 80%, right? So those are the foam cannon. That's the one I believe is broke. Which I don't know, dude. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Maybe put a part. Maybe reach out to MTM, because definitely it's not working. It's not working the way it should work. But anyway, the only thing missing are the pipes, and what else? The filters. So I'm probably gonna order the filters today or tomorrow, and it should be here next week. I don't know. Worst case scenario, in 2 weeks, I should be able to put the pressure washer setup where that should be, which I'm pretty excited about it. So since the footage went bye-bye, there's no other way to put this. The footage wasn't good. I'm gonna do the tire shine, right? So you guys can see which tire shine I'm gonna use. But yeah, the concept of this video though is just me talking. I know it's boring, and if you guys watch Obsessed Garage, Matt does that a lot. And now I kind of understand why, because I'm telling you, life is stressful. Probably we all go through this. I'm quite sure we all go through this thing, because life stuff though, and talk of the camera gives me some I don't know, I felt really good yesterday. The good thing about the footage get bad, it's because now I can kind of tell you guys how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just cleaning the rust from the calipers, which is still gonna come off when I drive, but I'm trying to minimize that, right? I gotta come up with something that, doesn't rust. My dream though is to put like carbon ceramic on this bad boy, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's like $6 grand for a used set of carbon ceramic. So I don't know, is that worth the long run? Just the fact that it doesn't rust, for me it's worth. But I know it's a lot of money, like $6 grand. I might do at some point. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any plans to sell the car, so I might do at some point. But to do that, dude, you gotta like have $6 grand sitting around. Which, to be honest, with $6 grand, I would buy another car to have fun with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want another car. I might budget, and as bad as I know Corvette guys are, I love Corvettes though. I really like Corvettes because they're cheap, they're fun. You know what I'm saying? You can get like a nice C5 for what? 10 grand and fix it up, which that's what the fun is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to fix, I don't want like a pristine car. Don't give me a pristine car, I don't want it. You'll take it. I'll take like I'll fix it up. So I was looking at Copart the other day, and man, I can get like a C5 for what? Like, I don't know. It's auction, but I think the selling price, and I don't care about the mileage too. You see, I'm not your average Corvette guy, because Corvette guys would stay away from Copart, but I'm not. I'm looking at it. Yeah, so the question is like, it's $6 grand for a used set of tires, a used set of brakes worth? I don't think it is, because I can buy another car and just be patient when I'm cleaning the car to deal with the rust. But this is it's a good discussion though. But anyway, as I was saying, this thing to talk with the camera, it's pretty amazing. I felt really good yesterday. I had a rough day at work, but I felt so good. And then last night, before going to bed, to give you guys an idea, that video I record, like, start 7 o'clock, I finished by 8:20, had to rush to the doctor. And then I came back at work from, I don't know, 10:30 to 10:30 at night. So when I finished, I was going through the footage and I noticed that the footage for this end, like when I was pulling the car in the garage, was bad. So, but just to give you an idea, let me get something, because I'm gonna try this tire shine from Brazil. That they have two though. They have two different kinds. One is the one that doesn't wash out when you, even with rain. But this one here, it's more like, it's more shinier. It's shinier than the other one. See, it's like, it's tire shine in Portuguese. So yeah, I follow some guys on YouTube, on Instagram, and my brother came here and they brought me some. So I would try. I don't know. The only thing is I don't like the way you apply. Like you need like a brush, which I think to my wife I have a brush here, and you gotta put in a cup, or not a cup, but like, you know, a bowl kind of thing. I'll show you. But yeah, this. So I don't know how much you guys can see. Like you just shake it, and I'm gonna pour on this plastic cup. Not sure if it's gonna stick though. Even though I wash, you know, I really clean the tires, and that's the secret for any tire shine. You gotta clean. Like a lot of people don't get the results they want. It's not either shiny or doesn't stay. It's because your tire is not clean. So you gotta clean. As I said, I'm gonna buy the Obsessed Garage one because that's the only one. Besides this one that I tried on my truck on the Colorado, and it works fine. Doesn't last though, but it works fine. This is my first time trying on the Corvette. We'll see how that goes, and then I'm gonna try the tire shine from Obsessed Garage, which seems to be pretty good. Yeah, so you pour a little bit. Has to be a lot actually. Like the cup. It smells nice, at least. And you apply with a brush like this. Let me see if I can go put you guys closer. It's because of the light though. All right. So yeah, this thing though, talk to the camera made my day easier, if you will. You see, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I like this. Yeah, I'm not gonna even try. No, not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Can I remove this? Yeah, see, it's so sticky. Don't like it. It's funny because that worked with my Colorado though. I don't like it. This is like just an old towel. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. But yeah, don't like it. I'm gonna use the other one from the same company, but that one seems to work better. At least on this tire. Actually the other tire worked better too. When I had the other wheel. But what I was saying is, the fact that I was talking to the camera, for some reason, dude, for some reason made my day easier. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I think I just need to talk. And when you talk with the camera, I'm not sure, and I kind of understand Matt from Matt Obsessed Garage now. Like, you can say whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even if that doesn't make to the final video, you can say whatever. It's just a, I guess it's just a way to, you know, vent, if that's a thing. I think it's just a way to vent, which I think all of us, we need that kind of talk. But yeah, that's the idea. You let me know if you like this kind of video. It's so long. I think this video is gonna be like an hour plus. So I know my watching time is not gonna be great, which is great. So a lot of people don't get to see. This one is the one that I like. Look at how shiny it is. And I know this is like, a lot of people don't like the shine tire kind of thing, but I really do. I think if you wash your car, but your tire is not shiny, it's like, it's not even worth to wash. You know, it's me. I remember when I was a kid, I washed the cars, and my most exciting part was getting the tire shine on. For sure. That was that. Dude, I was like, we done? Can we get tire shine on it? Oh man. Good times. Good times. I remember asking my dad to wash the car so he could drive around the block. I was that kind of kid. Yeah, man, I love it. Me and my neighbor, he was passionate about cars like I was. His daddy was a little crazier though. He could drive like everywhere. My dad didn't let me drive that everywhere, but he let me drive like around the block. So my goal was every Saturday morning, I was like, Dad, give me the keys, I'll wash the car. And I was like 12. And I already was driving, like, you know, in Brazil, there's no auto cars. There is, but they're more expensive. Funny enough, they are more expensive. So I learned on a manual. So manual cars are my comfort zone. But yeah, I was like, Dad, give me that key. And I would drive this thing. And dude, I was washing the car just to drive it. I actually enjoy seeing the car clean. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so my dad wasn't in cars, but I always had like some passion for cars. I don't know why. They bringing me peace. That's what I can tell. They relieve stress too. So I think that's how it goes, right? Car's clean. I just need to put that away, the tire shine away. But you let me know. It's pretty clean though. I didn't clean the interior, but that's the life of a wrap car, especially white. I guess keep cleaning, and we'll see how much I can get out of this wrap. I don't know. I hope I can get out of at least 3 years. But my wife yesterday told me one thing that it's true. I have like a get together tomorrow, and she's not going, but I'm going. She's like, "You taking the Corvette?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know if I should take the Corvette." She's like, "You have to enjoy your car. The season is almost over." And she's right though. So I think I'm gonna start driving more now, just because I need to drive. You know what I'm saying? I haven't taken the car to any shows, which I want to take to a show to see how that goes. But after last year, I realized car shows, they are fun though. I know a lot of people have, you know, like, oh, they pick the cars they wanted to win. So I get that. But if you're going to a show but not with the mindset of winning, I think you have fun. Of course, cleaning the car, waiting for the judge, you gotta have the heart for it. So I might take at some point to a show just to see how it does. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how people like it or don't like it. We'll see. But yeah, the video is too long. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below. I know this, a lot of people do this, as I said in the beginning. A lot of people do this wash and talk. And I'm just giving it my try, my way. And if you were wondering how I wash the car, I'm a huge believer that you should listen to everything and take what is good or what's better for you. So the concept that I have, it's mostly from Obsessed Garage, because I wasn't used to wash the wheels first, but I understand why he does that and the way he does, and I think that works. That's why I do the same way, because I saw so much improvement when I started doing that. Also, you know, the 2-bucket way to wash, a lot of people do that. I do that too. I don't know, just to give you guys an idea why that happens, because I watch a lot of people, I ask a lot of questions, and I try to come up with what works for me. Of course, a lot of people, they have different ways to wash the car, but that's my way to wash. So I hope you understand, right? So let me know if you like it. It's just, man, this video is probably the raw video I ever made, which for me is, again, it was good. The car's clean, and we'll keep talking, right? I'll catch you guys next one. Don't forget, enjoy life and work hard for it.